Hi there, I want to take a look at trying to create this kind of 1970s poster effect. It's not a great not a great copy of this, but you can see this kind of grainy, noisy poster effect that printed posters in the 70s used to have. I'm going to start off with an image such as this and try and get it to this kind of thing where we're getting this kind of noise thing going on, kind of like you got around here in the background. It combines a few different skills. Now I've started off with a black and white image. If you want to start with a color image, we can do that too. I'm first going to put a levels adjustment on this thing. At the moment it's kind of dark. You can see it's dark heavy in the shadows, and the lights are kind of underrepresented. So if I drag this arrow across here, so we can brighten up the light areas a little bit, just balance the image a touch. This image is off Pixabay, by the way, if you want to get a copy. It's a good place to get its images you're allowed to use for your own projects, or you could use a selfie. Next thing I want to do is what's called posterize it. So I'm going to go to the adjustment levels and choose posterize. Now posterize splits an image up into a chosen selection of colors. So if I got it set to 2, we're getting black and white. If I set it to 3, we're going to get black, white and a 50% grey colour. We've changed it to 4. Change it to 4. Then we're getting 4 tones on there and 5, and the more you turn it up, you get this kind of banding effect, which is sometimes desirable, sometimes not. I want to set it to 3 for this task. Right, the next we need to make ourselves a noise pan. To do that, I'm going to create a new layer and I'm going to call it noise. I'm going to choose black. If your color picker isn't set to black and white, click this little button, it will reset it. This little 2-headed arrow switches it between black and white. We want black, and we're going to want the paint pot tool, and we're going to fill this layer black, paint it black like the Rolling Stones said. Now we're going to go up to the top, we're going to go to the filter gallery, and we're looking for reticulation. Now reticulation is under sketch here. You can open these up and they've got lots of different effects in. Reticulation's hid down here. Most of these won't have much of an effect. Some of them have a bit of an effect on a completely black image. Reticulation does. We've got a density slider. If you turn it to 0, you get all black. If you go all the way up to 50, you get kind of pretty much grey. We want 25, which is kind of midpoint. The other 2 sliders won't do anything because we're on a black image again. Once you've got this pan, click OK, and we've got like our reticulation noise pan, which is kind of representing this over here. Now we want to drag this noise layer down so it's below posterizing levels, so you probably want it just above your face image. Now at the moment you can't see anything at all because this layer is completely opaque. To get it to show, we're going to turn the opacity down, and as I make it more and more transparent, you start to see our reticulation noise blending with the face. I'm going to go about 22%, which seems fine. We can also scale this noise size up. If we get to the move tool and turn on transform controls, we get the transform controls box. If I hold down Alt, I can scale the reticulation noise layer up bigger, and you see it gets more of a defined pattern, which is kind of cool. Next step, click on our top layer, and we're going to add a gradient. Now a gradient is found here, and a gradient is, at its simplest form, a mix between one colour and another colour. So this by default is going like black to transparent. If I click on the gradient window, we've got all these other examples here. So let's pick that one. And you can see this is going from purple to kind of turquoise. But we really want a third one in, because we set our posterize to 3, so we've got like a midpoint here. So if I click in the middle, location 50, now it's going purple, black, kind of green. But with that one selected, I can pick a different colour. What should we have? Let's go orange. Why not? And click OK. Now we've got our 3 colours. I can OK this. Now you can see our gradient there. We've got style. We can change this between linear gradient, radial gradient, angle gradient, reflected gradient, and diamond gradient. I'm going to go for radial gradient because it's so easy to say. We can reverse the order too. I might reverse the order so we've got like a light patch and it goes darker, which is cool. You can also left click on this gradient and move it around if you're so inclined. So you can actually position these things. That's fine. At the moment we can't see anything because this layer is completely opaque. So I'm going to change my blending mode. So I'm going to click on where it says normal. And as we move down this, we've got darken, multiply, linear burn, darker color, light and screen, color dodge, linear dodge. I want to use overlay because I think it looks pretty good. Now we've got the option to go in and change our colors again if we want. So if we decide we want I don't know, a brown color, or I'm going to go kind of turquoisey for that one, and let's make my middle color bluish. Blue looks quite nice. Blue turquoise to a different turquoise. I am fairly happy with that. Let's just have a look at our levels. As we adjust the levels again, we can kind of dial in the overall look of the picture. And you might find I'm just moving the middle arrow here. And so you can kind of drama or change the overall feel of this thing just by tweaking the levels. Oh yeah, let's leave it like that. Brilliant. Have a go. Save one as a PSD and one as a JPEG so you can import it into your documents. Thank you for watching.